Hi, hello, and welcome to another video. So, I'm back to finish off a video that I never really finished a couple of days ago where I tried out my new wine lipsticks slash lip tints slash lip gloss. They all said everything in the description, but I would call it like a lip tint, but one of those that like really stays on. As you can tell, I have one on right now. But I'm back to finish them off. I have 3 that I've still opened, and because of a little bit of a mishap with my microphone, I never finished the first video due to the fact that my audio quality was really bad. But I have finished it off, gotten it to work, I guess you'd say. And I'm going to do a quick swatch and go through all of these colors. And I'm going to show a swatch on my arm, and then I have 3 more colors to show off today. So these are mostly, I think, going to be more pinks and browns, while these are more reds and orange. At least I think so. But we'll have to find out. So these are the colors that are left, and we're going to go through them. And I'll do this before I film my next reactions. So that's the plan. But I'm going to quickly go through the first ones I've already done. Because I feel like it'll be more easy, like more interesting if I get to the ones that I don't know yet. But I'm going to just go through all of these again. So I'm currently wearing the Shiraz Red, and it's kind of stained out. But all of these are going to be a full coat, 1 coat of lipstick. I'm going to show you so you can understand this. But 1 coat only, and it'll be just a interesting quick show off. I think that's the plan. So I'm going to put on the first one, and I'll just show you off, and then I'm doing all the ones that I already know first. So that's the plan. Alright, this is color number 1. This is the Shiraz Red that I did the first time on my live stream a while back when I did my album unboxings. Again, if you want to see that, I'll be sure to link that. But this is the first color, and it is quite a color, as you'd see. I didn't think it really showed off as much on the actual camera then, but this is for sure a color. You know, it really shows off on the lips. But I'm going to give you a quick swatch just so you can know. And again, I'm not the greatest swatcher, so I'm sorry if this is just a kind of shitty one. But this is it in its full potency. And I'm sure if you want to do like a little bit of an ombre or whatever you feel, it's gonna be good. But this is it when it's still wet and drying. As you can see, it's got a shine to it. But this is one of my favorites, I think. I really enjoyed the actual purple one, but I think this one is one of my favorites. But yeah, let's just do the next one. Let's do the purple one next, because I'm doing it in the order I thought I was gonna do. So let's do the purple next. Alright, this is color number 2. This is the one I can't pronounce. This is the Nebbiolo Red, I think. And this one looks very purple on the actual packaging, and it looks purple, much more purple in real life. But on camera right now, it looks like a very wine, almost wine red. Not really, but it's quite deep. But in real life, it's really cherry-ish, and I really love this color. The only problems I've had, of course, as you would probably notice if you wear lipsticks, is that the darker colors usually show up a little more patchy, and I can usually tell when they get in the cracks of my lips that the color is actually a lot darker than what it shows up. And also, this lipstick really stains my teeth. You can probably see a little bit, not much, I think, but it stains my teeth pink, which is not the prettiest look, you should say, but it's a pretty nice color. So I'll show it off to you again. Also, the first color kind of got on my shirt, so that's lovely. I probably shouldn't do it when I have a long sleeve, but I didn't put out any other clothes. But this is the second color. Again, it doesn't look as dark as it does in real life, but you can definitely tell it's darker than the other red. But it does match the cap a lot more in real life. But yeah, let's go on to the last color. Let's do orange, the Chardonnay orange, and then I will get to the colors that are new. So yeah. Alright, and this is the last color. This is the Chardonnay orange. And you can tell this one's orange. Like, I currently have a stained lips, of course. But on camera it shows pretty nicely what this actually looks like. It's the most creamy, I would say. The most, like most of the other guys, lay on a little thin and also immediately become kind of like strong and just like it sits down immediately. This one stays like creamy kind of long, so it's one of my favorites in like the texture. And I'm guessing it's because of the actual pigments, because pigments really do change a lot of the actual lipstick. But this one's really nice, I think, at least for me. It's a more of a coral, but I think it is pretty cute. So this is why I'm doing the arm checks, by the way, because like otherwise you wouldn't get the full effect of the color, because my lips are stained. But I'm sure it's going to be much more stained now after we get into the next colors. But yeah, this is the orange. As you can see, it is very much an orange compared to the other guys. Like, this looks more of a pink. This is definitely now more of a purple as it's drying down. I think as long, like, if you wait longer, it does turn more purple. And then this one is a, like, nice orange. So let's now dive into the actual new colors. So we have with us, we have blush pink, merlot, burgundy, and rose coral. Those are our next colors. So I'm going to do a little bit of a classic behind the back choosing. And I'm just going to see which one we get first. So let's go. We have rose coral. This one's probably the lightest of all these, so this might not be the greatest idea. But let's try it out and see how it works on. So let's do that nice opening and see what the top looks like. I'm really bad at opening these, like super, super bad. Ooh, okay, so this one is much lighter of a pink. It's kind of like a rosé. Like, it's like a nice, almost a, like, gold, rose gold, almost like a rose gold. I'll compare it to the red you can see, and this is the purple, so it's very much darker. But let's try this one out. It has also a lighter look of it, so let's see. Hopefully my lips are not too stained to get the full effect. So let's try it on. So if you want to see, this is the situation of what my lips look like. They're currently very stained and they look very tortured. But we're going to try it on either way, of course. I even put on some of my like oils that I use to take off my makeup. It still is strong on there. So let's try out our blush pink. Let's get that nice new pop. Ooh, that was nice. It doesn't, like, you didn't feel it as much. This is pink. Like, this is pink pink. Like, if I see this in real life, it looks like it's gonna be a baby, not even a baby, like a real neon pink almost at this point. So let's try this out. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. Oh, wow. This is the same color as my lips right now. Like, if you made my lips darker, this is what they would look like. I'm sure these would look great on, like, fresh lips. But it looks like my lips right now. It looks pretty similar to the previous, like, red, too. But it's definitely more of a pink. In the pink direction, you know? It very much looks like that. Honestly. Get a little extra dunk. Alright, so this is the pink. I can definitely tell there's a difference in real life. But on camera, it definitely looks like the previous ones. This one has the most sting so far. So that's something. As soon as I put it on, I don't think it's because my lips have been rubbed a bunch of times. I think it actually just is making my lips burn, which isn't the greatest, of course. But this one so far, it seems like the most in the pink direction so far because it just looks like that, especially in real life. And I'm gonna try it on just to see. Yeah, it's definitely a pink. It looks a lot like the first color though. I think it's just a little bit of a difference. Like if I put a very like light coat on it, like on my lips, I think you could notice it. If you see, like it's more of like a pink, at least to me, than this one. I keep going the wrong way. Than this one. I think this one is much more like actual red than this one. At least for me personally, but it looks pretty similar on camera. But yeah, cool one. I'll definitely be trying that out when my lips aren't abused. But let's do our next color. And I think I actually want to kind of go in the darker direction, maybe. We'll see, but I'll see which one I get first. This is the burgundy, the Merlot burgundy. I actually think I might scrap that idea. Yeah, I'm gonna do the blush pink first because this one is definitely much lighter than the burgundy. I can already tell because like burgundy. So I'm gonna do the blush pink first. This one was the one I liked the most, I think, if I looked at the pictures. I think this one was my favorite. Definitely the lightest though, because like that's the cap. It's like really light this time. This is the previous color. We're going even lighter on the cap color here. But hopefully it'll not be as like light as it might be. So let's open this up. Nice little new like sound, hopefully. Oh, this one is light. This one you can immediately tell. This one is much different. Oh, they all smell a little bit like alcohol too, but I don't know the difference, of course. But let's try this one out. Now I just need to scrub this off. Alright, let's do the pink. I think I got it off pretty well, but it's still very much a tint. Like, if you looked at me in real life, it's like very much there. So let's go ahead with this very light pink. If it doesn't show up or if it looks weird, then please excuse me. So let's see. Oh, this is way too light. It's just gonna make it look like I have the lip color on. It's pink, don't get me wrong, but it's just gonna enhance the already present color of my lips. Do you see? Do you see any difference? It's way too light to see right now. I apologize. I'm definitely gonna wait with this, and I'm gonna like come back when my lips are not as stained. And I'm going to show you the actual color, I think, on my lips. Because this one is way too light to see. But wow, it is a pretty pink. Like, as soon as I see this in real life, even though I know that it's, like, not at its full potency, God, it's a pretty pink. And it looks very much like a baby pink. Like, I really like that, especially with a lip tint. Because sometimes I feel like they become way too dark. So let's see what this one looks like. Yeah, this one is definitely the most pink. I could tell as soon as I read that it was literally a pink, like a blush pink. I was like, yeah, it's going to be very light. So this is that color. As you can see, we have a very nice spectrum, I think, of colors. This one is the blush pink. It's very much a pink, and I like it. It's definitely, again, I can feel it a little more, like it has a presence, but it also feels a little bit more like that orange, and where it's not as just crazy on the lips. It's very nice, actually. I think so. But yeah, I'll give it some justice soon enough. But let's go into the last one, in which I think will be the darkest. So it's a little bit scary because if it does show up pretty dark, I think it might be a little more of the like spotty kind. Ooh, that is a dark cap. That just looks like straight up black. So this is the purple one. You can see it's like, it looks almost black. It's a little bit brown if you can tilt it, you see? It's almost like a licorice color. It's very dark. So let's try this one out and let's see. Let's open this up. Pop. Ooh, that's rich. Do you see? It looks like I am holding, like I dipped something in chocolate almost. Like that is a deep, rich color. So let's try this one on. Let's get the last color. Alright, the deepest stain is here, and we're gonna try this one out, which will probably make it even worse. So Yeah, I'll definitely post a picture of this because it's like raw, and it doesn't even show its true potential. So I might insert a pic right here if it is actually as nice as I think it'll be. So let's do our last color, and then I'm gonna go on to film some other stuff. So, oh, oh my god. Yeah, I can tell this one's already having a little bit of the problems I was talking about earlier. It's a little bit uneven. Oh. I'm excited to see how this will look on its own. Because again, these are looking pretty similar to each other. You can see as soon as I apply it, it's definitely a lot darker. Oh. Whoa. That's a really cool color. It's similar to the darker, like purpley color in a lot of ways. Although I can tell that it has some like brown to it. And it's also definitely very much a purple. Like you can't really tell it that well, but it's like a purple, you know. And I'm gonna just put this on again as well. I feel like it's more of that sort of color, I think. So that is our last one. That is this one, and as you can tell, this one is more warm, I would say, where this one is more cool, I think. But I'm sure it's gonna dry down pretty nicely. But yeah, I'm gonna just remove this and I'm gonna just put gloss over it, and that's how I will film because I think I need some time off with my lips. But that was all the colors. I finally got into all of them. So these were the new ones. They kind of made a nice gradient almost. It's really nice. And then these are all of them next to each other. So you definitely have a good kind of like list to choose from. Like it's not just one like shade and just in different shades. Like you can definitely get nice mileage out of all of these. We have some light ones, we have some darker ones, and I think they'll work out for a lot of different people. But yeah, now I need to take some time off for my lips because they're definitely dying right now. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, hopefully my sound quality is a lot better in this one. We'll have to see. But yeah, that's all of them. That is our vibe. They actually look very nice next to each other. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun filming it. And yeah, I will see you guys soon with another one of these kind of videos. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. Take care. Have a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.